The past 3 years have been filled with horror. The bombardment of civilians and towns, the use of chemical weapons, terrorist attacks, executions, disappearances, torture, killing, and destruction. Enough is enough. The time has to come to negotiate. Syrians must come together to save their country, protect their children, and find a peaceful path to a better future. Syrians have a long history of living together. They must recover all they have lost. Today, almost everyone with the means to influence the course of this conflict was in the same room, under the auspices of the United Nations. That alone is historic. We did not expect instant breakthroughs from today's conference. No one underestimates the difficulties, but the seriousness and horror of the situation has focused all minds, and there is a due determination to insist that the parties find a way to peace. We must seize this fragile chance. In Geneva on Friday, 24th of this month, the hard work begins. The two Syrian delegations will begin talks chaired by Joint Special Representative Lakhdar Brahimi. I thank him sincerely for his wisdom and dedicated service. This must be a Syrian-led process, Syrian-owned, one that fully respects Syria's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and unity. The goal is clear: to fully implement the Geneva Communique, which has been endorsed by the Security Council and which calls for a transition through a number of steps. The first is the formation by mutual consent of a transitional governing body with the full executive powers, including over the military, security, and intelligence services. The state's institutions must be preserved and reformed and respect the human rights and be led by people who command public confidence under the control of the transitional governing body. Other steps must follow: national dialogue, constitutional review, elections. As the parties work for this goal, they must respect international humanitarian law, which has been flagrantly violated in this conflict. They can start today, now, by allowing full humanitarian access to all in need, especially in besieged areas where people have gone without aid for months.